Good evening, everybody. It's TribCast Baseball tonight. District Baseball playoff action from Louisiana. Class 2 District 4 action. A semifinal pitting Louisiana against Clopton. I'm Chuck Branstetter along with April Fronick. We're in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. We'll be back here on the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame. We'll talk about this one next on thepeoplestribune.com.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
The district baseball semifinal from Louisiana tonight. Clopton against Louisiana. With April Fronick, Chuck Branstetter here back at the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. And April, it seems in many ways that the baseball season just started, but my goodness, here it is district time already.
I know. I don't know why it is, but it seems like football and softball and baseball, basketball seems like we're at it for months and months and months. But the other seasons, they always seem to fly by. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the winter time.
I guess so. People get uptight in the winter time, and in the summertime flies because
exactly.
It's just the way it is.
So much going on, I guess. Oh!
What happened?
A throw got overthrown. I think it went right in Coach Smith's face.
Well, let's talk about the games tonight. These two teams, no stranger to each other. Mm-hmm. Louisiana picked up a win the other night. Clopton got a first-round bye. Tell us how they got here.
Well, Louisiana, they're the number 4 seed here at home, and they took on number 5 seed New Haven. And it was Tyler Pedersen. He got a hit, and then the senior, Hunter Feldworth, he came up and had an RBI single to score him, and then ended up scoring the very same, scored him again. And so they outplayed them. They were able to come, but New Haven got on the board first. But it was Louisiana that came away with their first win of the season, actually.
That's a good time to get your first win
Definitely.
of the year, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But, yeah, Coach Ryan Griffin, I'm sure, will take it. And they play this Clopton Hawk team. Clopton seeded number 1, right?
Yes, they're the top seed. Their season started really slowly. Coach Craig Smith said that he thought that a lot of that was from the basketball season. There's a lot of the same players, of course, and
right.
It took them a while to get started. But once they got started, they've really been on quite a winning surge.
Got a first-round bye, so this is their first action of the district.
Mm-hmm.
The winner gets to play Van Far. That has already been determined. Van Far, a big win the other night.
Yes, they come into this one the number 2 seed.
Mm-hmm.
So and they got a 10-0 shutout win to advance into the championship.
All right. So that's how it stacks up. We'll take another break. We'll be back. More of the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame in just a minute here on thepeoplestribune.com.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance Razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touchtone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
April, there is another game of interest going on not too far from here, down at Silex. Tell us about that. What's going on?
Well, it's Silex is getting to host the Class 1 District 12 tournament, and they are the top seed, obviously, and they are taking on Wellsville Middletown right now in the championship. Right now, Wellsville's leading at the top of the third inning. Wellsville's leading Silex 3-1, and last report, Wellsville had bases loaded and no outs.
Mercy goodness. Well, that'd be a major upset there, I would think.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. And for those that may not know, Bowling Green, they're doing well so far in their district.
Yes. Ellsbury had beaten Bowling Green earlier this season, but Bowling Green got the better of them yesterday in 8 innings. Walk-off homer by Lane Sutton beat Ellsbury to put them in the championship tomorrow against 5th-seeded Hallsville.
All righty. Well, that's your preliminaries here on the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame. Let's go ahead and check our starting lineups. I think we're ready for that right now.
All right.
And the lineups are brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Pike County Health Department. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors.
All right. And for Louisiana, it'll be number 18, pitcher Remington Feldworth, who will lead things off. Batting second, playing center field, will be number 3, Zach Ellsworth. Batting third, shortstop, number 7, Hunter Feldworth. Batting fourth, left fielder, number 12, Kellen Dewey. Batting fifth and playing right today will be number 2, Cameron Henderson. Batting sixth will be number 23, Bradley Keeley. He plays first base. Third baseman, number 16, Damian Burse. He'll bat seventh. Batting eighth and catching today, number 11, Gabe Henderson. And batting ninth, number 5, second baseman, Tyler Pedersen. So again, for Louisiana, it will be Remy Feldworth, Ellsworth. Woo. Let me do that again. Remy Feldworth, Ellsworth, Hunter Feldworth, Dewey, Henderson, Keeley, Burse, Henderson, Pedersen. There's a lot of sons and worths. For top-seeded Clopton, it'll be number 33, Jamin Graham, the center fielder, leading things off. Batting second and pitching today will be number 4, Mark Frank. Batting third will be third baseman, number 7, Stephen Talbert. Batting fourth and playing short will be number 11, Blake Kendall. Second baseman, number 20, Kevin Hammett, bats fifth. Batting sixth and playing left field will be number 10, Anthony Yench. Batting seventh, catcher, number 22, Scott Kuntz. Colin Lockard, the first baseman, he wears number 8 and bats 8. And rounding it out, number 9, batting ninth will be number 23, Dalton Struss, the right fielder. So again, for Clopton, it will be Graham, Frank, Talbert, Kendall, Hammett, Jensch, Coons, Lockhart, and Struss. Wow.
I got it. Those are today's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice. Neighbors helping neighbors. Well, it's not long now. It's almost game time. It's district playoff time. Clopton and Louisiana. It's next here at thepeoplestribune.com. Welcome back to Louisiana. It is a beautiful night for baseball. You know, you hear that all the time, but it truly is a beautiful night for baseball here at Louisiana. We've got the big boys here on the big diamond, and we got some Corey League games going on on the other two diamonds. So a lot of activity here, and it's that way in all the communities, I think. So
yep.
Baseball season is here.
You bet.
Unfortunately, now that the hockey season is
over. It's still a sore subject.
I know.
Oh.
Well, they're going to introduce the players to the crowd, and then we'll have some baseball. So let's take our final break here before the first pitch. By the way, the first pitch will be brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company, as always. That's coming up next here on TribCast.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. But with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at YoungEnterprisesInc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
All right, we're back here at the ballpark. Class 2 District 4 District Baseball Playoff action. Louisiana Bulldogs and the Clopton Hawks. Starting pitcher for Clopton, Mark Frank, out there taking his warm-up tosses. Clopton, the higher seed in the tournament, does get to be the home team, which always is kind of different when you're playing the home team here in geography. But nonetheless, Louisiana will be leading off first tonight. Let's check the Clopton defense. Stephen Talbert is at third base. Blake Kendall is at short. Kevin Hammett's the second baseman. Colin Lockard is at first base. And I was watching infield practice. These guys were throwing the ball all over the place.
Yeah.
So
I was like, I hope they got it out of their system.
I do too. Yench is in left field. Anthony Yench. Jamin Graham is in center field. And Dalton Struss is the right fielder. Scott Kuntz, he's a big durable catcher behind the plate. And again, Mark Frank is the starting pitcher. Those are the Clopton Hawks on defense. Again, for Louisiana, they'll send up Feldworth, Ellsworth, and Feldworth here in the first. That's Remy Feldworth leading off, and then Zach Ellsworth, and then Hunter Feldworth. Hunter has had himself a pretty good season, had he? Hunter Feldworth this year.
Definitely. And he just got back from state, but both the Feldworth boys just got back from state golf in Bolivar. I'm not sure on the results yet. I haven't had a chance to check that, but I know they got off to a good start yesterday.
Pretty sporty family, aren't they?
Very much.
That's so, yeah. All right, we're just about set for the first pitch. Today's first pitch will be brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company getting the job done. Mr. Keeley, Kevin Keeley, the big man at La Crosse Lumber, sitting just off to our left here, behind us just a bit.
I saw that.
And I'm sure he's here to watch his son Bradley play. I think that's his son.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Stepping into the batter's box to lead it off will be Remington Feldworth, tonight's starting pitcher for Louisiana. He's out there against Mark Frank. And here's the first pitch of the game from La Crosse Lumber. And it is a ball, apparently just a bit outside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Just underway in this district playoff game. Frank with a long look from Kuntz, gets it now, pitches, and there's a pop-up. It's a mile high down the right field line, headed for the fence, and over to a nice attempt was Colin Lockard. He couldn't come up with it. It did fall inside the yellow-topped fence down there, but he couldn't come up with the baseball. So it's just a strike, and it evens it up at a ball and a strike. First baseman was out there. The right fielder was out there. The second baseman out there. That's a long ways for all those guys, so a little time here while they get back to their position. Not to mention Frank, who had went over to cover first base. Ooh, and it hit him. Hit him right square in the back, so Remy Feldworth's on base to lead off this game. Plunked him right square between the shoulder blades.
I mean, it made a thud.
Sound like a watermelon at the 4th of July picnic.
Yeah, it did.
That'll bring in Zach Ellsworth. Ellsworth playing center field. Batting second in this Bulldog lineup. Frank checks the runner from the stretch. Steps off and throws over. Diving back in head first is Feldworth. Winner of this one gets to play the Van Far Indians in the district title game on Thursday night. There's the pitch. Runner at first gets back in safely. Flockert had been back just a little bit and applied the tag. Could have had a chance, but he was in front of the bag too far. And that allowed Feldworth to slide back in safely.
Good throw by the catcher.
Pitch was called a strike, so it's no balls and a strike on Ellsworth. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Frank has him in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Hunter Feldworth's on deck. Frank gets the sign from Kuntz, sets, and pitches. Strike 3, called on the outside corner. Ellsworth is gone. That's out number 1 here in the first. Well, here's Hunter Feldworth. He's the shortstop tonight. Where's number 7? Maybe we'll get to see a good golf swing here tonight. On those low pitches, I bet he can golf it out of here. Let's see what happens. Right. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Kellen Dewey, the cleanup hitter, is on deck for Louisiana. Hunter wants to keep it going here with 1 on, 1 out. Frank's pitch, swing, and a smash. That is going to fall into left field for a base hit, and it's muffed out there by the left fielder, but neither runner will advance as Remington Feldworth had to stop at second. So a line shot into left center, and that'll go for a base hit. And there's 2 on with 1 out, as both the Feldworth boys are on. Now here's your cleanup hitter, as we mentioned, left fielder, Kellen Dewey. So the Bulldogs, who got their first win of the year earlier this week, threatening here in the first against Frank and the Hawks. First pitch, line drive. That's into left center field, and that's going to get down and go to the wall. 1 run will score, and they're going to try to send the second runner home, and he's a dead duck. So Remington Feldworth scores. Hunter Feldworth is tagged out on a strong throw in from the outfield, and a tag applied by Scott Kuntz. So 1-0 Louisiana on the RBI hit by Dewey. And a second out recorded at home plate. We'll bring in Cameron Henderson, the right fielder, who's batting 5th. Well, plenty of excitement here in the first inning. Couple of hits. Runner thrown out the plate. Very interesting. Now Henderson with a runner at second. 2 out. The pitch. Low. Ball 1. Bradley Keeley waits on deck if Henderson can keep it going. 1-0 pitch after a long look. Swing and a ground ball. 2-2. Hammett scoops it. Bumps it. Picks it up. Throws. Got him.
Ooh.
He bobbled it out there, but kept it in front of him where he could get another handle on it and finally threw him out at first base. So a run for the Bulldogs here in the first inning. Clopton coming to bat. They trail 1-0 in this district playoff game on TribCast.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schuchard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting,
private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Let's check the Louisiana defense. Damian Burris will be at third base. Hunter Feldworth's at short. Tyler Pedersen at second. Bradley Keeley over at first. Dewey in left. Ellsworth in center field. Cameron Henderson is the right fielder. Gabe Henderson is the catcher. Remington Feldworth is the pitcher. Jamin Graham, Mark Frank, Stephen Talbert. First three up here for the Hawks, trailing 1-0 in the first. And the first pitch bunted down the first base line. It's a pretty good bunt. Pitcher's got it, and they throw him out at first base, and Graham is quick as a cat down there pretty quick. But not quick enough. So Graham retired on the first pitch as he bunts into an out. Now Mark Frank. Mark Frank, tonight's starting pitcher. Right-handed batter against Feldworth, the right-handed pitcher. And there's a ball high. 1-0 with Stephen Talbert on deck. Feldworth rocks and brings it. That's a little low. So one up, one down. 2-0 the count on Frank. Frank wears number 4. Digs in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a smash to third. Look what I got. Burrs. Long throw and a nice play by the first baseman. He's out at first base. Good play on both ends. Burrs between his legs with the stop at third. And then a good play as they had to come off the base over there, Bradley Keeley, to get the out on Frank. So the first two are gone, and here's Stephen Talbert. Talbert, the big third baseman for the Hawks. Swing and a foul back, and he had a rip on a high fastball. I mean, he turned that bat loose. No balls and a strike with Blake Kendall waiting on deck if Talbert can keep it going here. Remy Feldworth gets his sign, now brings it in the dirt. And a good eye by Talbert. Hold up on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nice crowd on hand here tonight, too. Nice crowd. The 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1. Next pitch, and that missed. So now it's 3 balls and a strike. Watch out here. Talbert can look for a fat one. And if he gets one, he'll probably turn it loose. Let's just see what happens on 3-1. Here it comes. Oh, he took it, and it's strike at the knees. Good pitch by Remy Feldworth.
First full count of the game.
3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Talbert. Now the pitcher, Feldworth, steps off. Now he's back on. Looks in, gets the sign from Gabe Henderson. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That'll be a base hit. The Hawks have their first hit of the game as Talbert goes right smack dab up the middle. And a 2-out single brings in Blake Kendall, the shortstop, who is their cleanup hitter this evening. Now Coach Craig Smith, third base coach, wants to have a word. No doubt about it, Kendall knows what Coach wants him to do here. Talbert, pretty good speed down there at first base. Let's see if he wants to take off. Probably not. Squaring to bunt is Kendall. Throw over, first base, Talbert back in head first. Another check on the runner, and a pitch. Runner is going. He'll make it as it gets by the catcher. Talbert rounds the bag and then heads back to second base. He was thinking about taking off for third, but decided against it. It was a ball on the batter, Kendall. So now a runner in scoring position with 2 out. Kendall can look for something to rip. And he does. Into left field. It's caught. More or less in self-defense. The ball was in the sun. Kellen Dewey, though, out there in left field, stuck with it and made the catch. So no run for the Hawks. They got a base hit. And we played 1 here in this district semifinal. The Bulldogs lead the Hawks 1-0 on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, your one stop for complete automotive services, including new tires with wholesale pricing. A great line of used cars and trucks are available with financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. And now, Mid-America Auto and Towing is your local U-Haul headquarters. Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. Call 324-9919. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
Top of the second inning, Keeley, Burse, and Gabe Henderson will bat for the Bulldogs. They're ahead 1-0. Mark Frank winds and brings it home, and a swing and a pop-up foul back off to the right as Bradley Keeley, up there swinging on that first one.
He has a baseball player look, doesn't he?
He sure does. He's got that build and that demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Leans back from one up and in. Evens the count at 1-1. Mark Frank out there on the mound brings it home. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit to center field. Keeley just kind of laid back and ripped that one into center cleanly for a base hit. That's the third hit of the game already for Louisiana. So they got their hitting shoes on here this evening. I mean, they're putting some line drives on these balls.
They are all really, really well hit.
So Damian Burst now steps in. Burst, the third baseman for the Bulldogs. Keeley gets his lead down there at first base. Frank checks him. Squaring the bunt and taking it back is Burst for ball 1. Well, Louisiana, when you only won one game all year, just go out there and have some fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
You really have nothing to lose. The pitch. Again, he squared the bunt and took a ball. And it is 2 balls and no strikes. This is the pitch here I think Burst will get a chance to do something with, because Frank don't want to go 3-0. And he bunted it foul. Kind of surprised he was still trying to bunt there.
You woodpecker over there. Beating on it.
That's me. No woodpecker.
Oh.
2 balls and a strike.
I love having pneumonia.
Yeah. That's a low ball 3, 3-1. And there's not a thing we could do to make it better for you.
Nope.
There's not a thing I just feel bad. Pneumonia sucks. It really does. That's ball 4. So Burris will join Keeley on base, and the Bulldogs have something going here in the second. 2 on, nobody out for Gabe Henderson, the catcher. Kuntz going out to talk to Frank. Now here come the rest of the infielders. They're all going to get together. Ryan Griffin, The Bulldog head coach and the third base coach comes in, has a word with Gabe. Chris Booth is the coach down at first base for the Louisiana Bulldogs. A very short meeting. Everybody back to their positions except for the home plate umpire. Where did he go? He must have went to the restroom. No, seriously, where did he go? Why did he go down that way so far?
I don't know. I missed what he was doing. I guess he was down there chit-chatting.
All right, we're back to action here. 2 on, nobody out. Gabe Henderson bunts. He offered it. It's a strike. He offered at it, so strike 1. Tyler Pedersen on deck for the Bulldogs.
It's pitch number 20 for Mark Frank. That's a new thing they've had to watch really closely this year is their pitch counts.
Yep. That was in the dirt and back to the backstop, and the runner will advance. No, they won't. Good play by the catcher, Coates, to prevent any advancement.
Coach Griffin a little irritated.
I
think it was actually worked out for the best.
Yeah. 1-1 the count.
That throw made it there awfully fast.
Frank brings it home, and it's a strike called, and that's strike 2. So a 1-2 count coming. 1-2 pitch coming on a 1-2 count. Runners take their leads from first and second. Swinging a pop-up foul off to the, well, it's straight back and up the cook shack back here.
Heard it go bonk.
By the way, they've got some awful good Nathan quarter-pound hot dogs out here.
Oh, my gosh.
They are huge.
Louisiana always has one of the best concession stands.
It is good. Another 1-2 delivery on the way, and there's a swing and a high fly ball into left, and it is, what happened?
I guess he dropped it. I couldn't see past Coach Griffin.
That's a Sun field right now, and it fooled me. The left fielder out there is Anthony Yench. I thought he had it.
I did too.
But he must have dropped it, and so the bases are going to be loaded with nobody out, right?
You got it.
Oh, my. And the batter will be Tyler Pedersen. And the very young freshman has a chance to do some major damage here in the second inning against the top-seeded Hawks. This is a major jam here for Clopton. Did we get an update on that Silex score?
Last I got it was 6-1 still.
Wellsville on top.
Yes.
Which will come as a surprise to many baseball fans around the area. Another meeting on the mound out there. This time Craig Smith all up in with the infield and his catcher. They've got some work to do here in this second inning. Big jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. Number 9 hitter Tyler Pedersen with Remington Feldworth on deck. Pedersen, little left-handed batter, waits for the first one. It's in the dirt and a good stop by Kuntz to keep it in front of him. Ball 1. Frank looks in, gets the sign from Scott Kuntz. Now brings it home. There's a strike called on the inside corner and a real good pitch from Mark. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. One delivery. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Pedersen couldn't pull the trigger. Wanted to. Just couldn't quite pull it to get the swing. So now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch, swing and a fly ball. That's over in the left field, and it is foul. Falls out of play. Yench over to get it in foul territory and throws it back to the mound. Count will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Bulldogs already lead 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch. It stayed up just a little bit. That'll even the count at 2-2. The pitch. Inside. Ooh, 3-2, and now nowhere to put him. Pedersen can look dead red here. Runners take their lead from all three bases. The pitch. Swing and a foul back, and he had a good rip. We'll have another payoff pitch. Pedersen licking his lips. Now, wait a minute. He's chewing his gum anyway. He probably wasn't licking his lips. Hey, he is licking his lips, yeah. That one's high. Ball 4 and an RBI for Tyler Pedersen. And it's a 2-0 lead here for the Bulldogs. So Keeley comes in to score. The bases remain loaded with nobody out. And Remington Feldworth up. He got hit by a pitch his first time up and scored back in the first. Swinging a ground ball. Hammett at second. Has it. He's going to come home. Save. They had a force out, but Coates was way off the plate to take the throw. And it is 3-0. That'll be an RBI for Remy Feldworth. They had a force play at the plate. The only problem was Coates wasn't on the plate. So 2 runs are in the inning. Nobody out. Bases are still loaded, and here's Zach Ellsworth. This is quite a surprise.
Indeed.
Swing and a miss by Ellsworth.
Went down looking. His first at bat.
Frank brings it home. In the dirt. Evens it up and a ball and a strike. Well, Mark's going to have to just rear back here and find something extra. Get out of this second inning. He's down now 3-0. Swing and a miss. There's strike 2. Hunter Feldworth, the ever dangerous Hunter Feldworth, waits on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul. It'll be out of play. Mark Frank takes his hat off, wipes his brow. Now gets back on the mound, looks in, gets the sign from Kuntz. Shakes off a sign or two. Now he has the one he wants. And he brings it home. It was an off-speed pitch, and it fell low for a ball. Count even up here. 2-2 on Zach Ellsworth. The pitch. Strike 3 called. That was a high one, but looked like to be in the zone. And a strikeout and a good time there for Frank to pick that one up. First out of the inning. Bases are loaded. 1 out for Hunter Feldworth.
Well, to left center. His first at bat.
Left-handed batter digs in, and here comes. The ball a little bit up and away. Ball 1. Dewey, the cleanup hitter, on deck. 2 runs in. Bases loaded. That's a strike on the inside corner. I don't know that Feldworth liked that well, but didn't say nothing. Count even at ball and a strike. Frank brings one home. Inside, backed him up a little bit off the plate, and it's 2-1. Again, it's a pleasant evening here, but Frank's worked up a sweat out there. He's in a pickle. Has allowed 2 already, and the bases loaded with 1 out for perhaps their best hitter in the lineup, Hunter Feldworth. The pitch. It's low. 3-1, and again, Frank has nowhere to put him. I'd rather hit a grand slam than walk him here. I really would. I really would. You can't walk him. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, it pitched behind him. Ball 4, and that forces in a run. 3 runs in the inning. It's an RBI for Hunter Feldworth, and it's 4-0 Bulldogs. Bases remain loaded with 1 out for Kellen Dewey. And he can crack this thing wide open.
He had an RBI double his first at bat.
Coach Smith is going to make a pitching change right here and right now. Mark Frank has thrown his last one of the night. We'll be back and tell you more about it when we come back. Louisiana leading 4-0. Pitching change on TribCast.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapswark Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money. We're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports...
All right, my bad. I thought they were going to make a pitching change, but they're not.
It really did look like it.
They warmed him up a little bit out there, but nothing happened. So Frank will stay in and pitch here to Kellen Dewey, their cleanup hitter, and he takes the first pitch, fires it in there for a strike. No balls and a strike. The pitch. There's another one. Strike two. Let's see if he wants to blow him away here. Mark Frank up 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Talbert scoops it. Takes his time down, throws, and he gets him. A run scores. It's an RBI for Dewey. The put out 5-3. Another run in. It's 5-0 for Louisiana with Cameron Henderson up. 2 out, 2 on. The 2 on are at second and third. The first one to Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swung at a high pitch. Frank said, "Thank you very much. I'll take that."
This is batter number 9.
Yeah, you're right. They batted around. There's a ground ball to short. It's taken by Kendall, and an error at first base. 1 run scores, now 2 run scores. Holy mackerel, I can't believe it. The error at first base on Colin Lockhart. A good play by the shortstop, Kendall. He got in plenty of time. Good throw over there. Lockhart just muffed it. 2 runs score on the error, and all of a sudden April is 7-0. 6 runs in the inning. Ouch. I mean, that hurts. And now Coach Smith is going to have to make a pitching change. So they're talking it over. We're going to take another break. I know we're all just kind of sitting here kind of stunned, aren't we?
Yeah.
Louisiana 7, Bulldogs no. Bulldogs still batting here in the second inning on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
All right, Blake Kendall is your new pitcher. He comes in from short. Mark Frank, the pitcher, goes too short. So that they just flip-flop there. And the first pitch here from Kendall to Bradley Keeley, who led off this inning as a strike on a swing and a miss. Yes, sir, Keeley got it all started. 6 runs later, they're up 7-0. That one's high, and it's a ball and a strike. Just joining us, 7-0 Bulldogs. They got 1 in the first, 6 here in the second. All of a Mark Frank. There's a strike as Kendall burned that one right in there at the knees. 1-2 on the count. The pitch as the runners checked at first. Now here it is. Swing and a miss. Keeley strikes out. So Kendall comes in and gets the job done in relief, but the damage has been done. 6 for the Bulldogs in the second. As we go to the bottom of the second, it's 7-0 Louisiana here at the peoplestribune.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course.
Well, back to work goes Remy Feldworth out there for Louisiana. He'll face Hammett, Yench, and Kuntz, the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Here for Clopton in the second inning. Hammett sits up there with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Hammett, the second baseman, number 20 on his back. That was his basketball number 2, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a swing and a foul straight back to the screen. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. So the Hawks have to get their hitting shoes on, and they've got themselves in a 7-0 hole here early in this ball game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So Hammett down on strikes for out number 1. Here comes Anthony Yench, the left fielder. Feldworth out there cruising now with this big lead. His fire strikes. That's in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Yench digs back in from the right side. And the pitch. That's right down the middle. Strike one, evens the count at a ball and a strike. Nice breeze here at the ballpark. We're at Louisiana for Class 2 District 4 district playoff action. This is a semifinal game. The Bulldogs have the better of it right now, 7-0 over Clopton. That pitch was a ball, and it's 2-1. Anthony Yench looking to start something here. There's a swing and a high fly down the left field line. It's going to be foul and not caught out there. Yench wasn't taking any chances, April. He was booking around first and streaked into second base. And as he comes back to the plate via the pitcher's mound, he just kind of smiled at Remington Feldworth. Just a loud strike there. Counts even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. They've turned the lights on here. It'll be taking effect shortly. A 2-2 pitch to Yench. Swing and a high chop to short. Scooped by Hunter Feldworth. A high throw, but a good grab over there by Keeley at first base. 1 out.
2 out.
6-3 on the putout. Yench is gone. 2 gone for Scott Kuntz, the Clopton catcher. Big number 22 on his back. The pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Kuntz can keep it going. Colin Lockard would be next. 1-0 pitch with 2 out. Here it comes. Down and away. It's 2-0. The 2-0 delivery. Swing and a little looper to first. Caught by Bradley Keeley.
He didn't even have to move at all. He had to just put a hand up.
It was like he's playing pitch and catch. It was thrown to him. Reached up, took it for out number 3. We've played 2 7-0 Bulldogs here at thepeoplestribune.com.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these 2 schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Blake Kendall back out on the hill for the Hawks. This will be a first full inning of work. He came in relief for Mark Frank and got the Bulldogs out in the second. As we play here in the 3rd inning, Louisiana up big, scoring 1 in the first, 6 in the second. 7 hits on the night for Louisiana. The Hawks have been held to just 1 hit by Remington Feldworth, their pitcher. April, you say something that you don't see every day happened at Silex earlier this evening.
A triple play.
Silex pulled it off, huh?
Yes, Silex pulled off a triple play. Right now, though, it is Silex still trailing Wellsville 6-4 after 5 innings.
So we'll keep you up to date on that one as best as we can. Meantime, it'll be Burse, Gabe Henderson, and Tyler Pedersen here for the Bulldogs in the 3rd inning. Kendall's pitch. There's a strike to Burse. He took a half-hearted cut at it. You get caught halfway like that, you kind of look foolish sometimes.
It's the worst.
No balls and a strike. There's a full swing on that one, and then foul ball went back and caught the umpire right in the chest protector, and it looked like it bounced up, maybe hit him under the chin there a little bit. But he didn't flinch at all. He's tough. Tough dude. Eats Kentucky Fried Chicken, I bet. No balls, 2 strikes. Ooh.
My.
Where was that? A little outside, apparently. 1-2 the count. I have no idea if he likes Kentucky Fried Chicken. And
Who doesn't like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
It would not make you any more tougher than... There's a strike 3. He got that one right. Burst called out on strikes.
First 2 batters Kendall's faced have been strikeouts.
But you're right. Everybody likes KFC.
Definitely.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like Kentucky.
Now I want some Kentucky Fried
We had
Chicken.
Kentucky Fried for Mother's Day, man. Had a big picnic out there at Quiver River
sounds
State
good.
Park, man. That was great. Wonderful time.
I had to do an amazing race for Mother's Day.
Was it amazing?
It was. It was really amazing.
Yeah, I bet it was. 1-0 here on Henderson as he took one outside. Anything with your family, April, is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm confident. 1-0 the count. I mean that in a good way. The pitch. Ooh, strike of the knees. And I mean, Kendall fired that baby. He got himself a pretty good heater. Kendall does. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd. There's one. It's fouled off to the right.
That was bizarre.
I thought it was going to hit that light pole and bounce back and plunk somebody, but curled around the pole and hit
that
the
whole lot of
woods.
English.
1-2. That means Kendall's out there rumming up a new ball. We'll have to retrieve that one from the forest over there. The pitch. Ooh, he pulled him looking, man. I mean, that was a great off-speed pitch, and it fell right down in there for strike 3, and he knew it.
There are 2 back-to-back backward Ks.
So Henderson strikeout, and now it's Tyler Pedersen, the number 9 hitter.
He had an RBI walk, his first at bat. Came around and scored the 5th run of this game.
Strike called right down the middle. Kendall just firing heat here. He did get that big off-speed pitch there to strike out Henderson, though. That was something. There's another fastball, and swing and a miss by Pedersen. He couldn't catch up with that one. Quickly, 2 strikes. Kendall trying to strike out the side. I bet he does it. Let's see. Ooh, it just missed. Just a little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Kendall trying to set him down 1-2-3 for the first time in the game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Struck out the side. Nothing doing for the Bulldogs in the 3rd. Clopton bats trailing 7-0. This is semifinal district play on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
I really enjoy some of the walk-up music, or between-inning music, I guess I'd say, here at the ball game. It just makes me want to sing along here with old John Fogarty. Ready to play today. You can put me in, Coach. I don't want to play center field, though. And no, that's too tough.
I love center field.
You love center field?
Yep. Got to be fast.
You got to be, you got to be fast.
Have a strong arm.
Yes, you do.
I'll tell you all about it. I played there for a while.
That's not me. All right, here we go. Bottom of the third inning. Clopton needs some hits, needs some runs. They'll send in Colin Lockard, Dalton Struss, and then Jamin Graham. Hawks have been held to just one hit here for the first two innings. Remy Feldworth behind on Lockard, 2-0. The next one, that's in the dirt, and it's 3-0. So now Feldworth off the rubber, pondering his next pitch here. He looks in and gets the sign from his catcher, Gabe Henderson. Has it, and now brings it home. Strike called. Lockard headed for first base. Thought that one was down and in. He's called back as that one's called a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That one looked better than the one he called a strike. But anyway, it's ball 4 apparently, and down to first base goes Lockard. So the leadoff man is on, and that's a good start here for Coach Smith and the Hawks. Dalton Struss now, the number 9 hitter, up. And he's playing right field tonight. Let's see if he wants to bunt or swing away. You'd think swing away down by 7. Feldworth checks the runner at first. Runner going. It's high for a ball and no throw to second. Stolen base for Lockard. He's down there at second base. Now a base hit to the outfield, likely would score. Struss digs back in. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher, Feldworth. Big lead at second. They check on him. No throw back there as Feldworth stepped off and faked a throw. Second baseman Tyler Pedersen's creeping in again. Runner bluffs off second. Now swinging a foul back by the hitter, Struss. 1-1, and Lockard's giving him heck down there at second base. By that, I mean he's giving him, driving him crazy, trying to cover, faking to run. Second baseman Pedersen again over there. He's out of position. Shortstop staying put. That right side's open. They're going to throw down there at second base and a runner back. So Lockard drawing a lot of attention. Meantime, the coach, Craig Smith at third. Clapping here to his batter, wanting a base hit from Struss. Another throw to second. A dive back in head first. He's safe. Lockard's that kind of guy, isn't he? He's an aggravating sort, I think. I don't know him that well, but he just kind of looks like he'd be an aggravator. An agitator. He's stealing third. Throws high. Down there he is out at third base. Lockard nailed at third on a great throw by the catcher, Gabe Henderson. Well, you could see the cat and mouse game being played, and Lockard didn't make it. So now the bases are empty with 1 out, and it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Struss. Swing and a high pop-up. Where is it? Foul. And behind the screen, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, that's the last thing in the world you wanted if you're a Clopton Hawk fan, to have a runner thrown out third base with nobody out. That's high. Now we got a full count on this batter. Top of the order, and Jamin Graham on deck. Here's the payoff pitch to Struss. And it's a walk. He's on base. Ball 4. Brings in Graham with 1 out. Jamin bunted down the first baseline his first time up and was nipped at first base for the first out of the ball game. Graham digs in. Struss leads off of first. Remington Feldworth checks him. Long look. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul off to the right, and a good rip by Graham. What if there's a creek over there in them woods?
Mm-mm.
No?
Well, not as far in as I've gone now. we've hit a few softballs over into that, and I forget it. It's just gone.
Throw to first. Struss dives back in head first. Safe. No balls and a strike here on Jamin. Mark Frank waits on deck. The pitch. Swing and a number down the third base line. It's foul. That's strike 2. Struss back to first, and Graham back to the plate. Good sportsmanship as Henderson hands the bat to Jamin. Playing here in the bottom of the third inning. 7-0. It's been all Louisiana so far. Graham batting with 2 out. A long fly ball into center. Actually, it's medium depth. Center fielder out there has it. That's Ellsworth. That is out number 2 as we played with 1 out. So 2 outs now as Graham is retired, and the batter will be Mark Frank.
He grounded out to third.
Mark had a tough start tonight. Now playing shortstop for the Hawks. Remy Feldworth pitches. Swing and a pop-up. It's on the infield, and Hunter Feldworth, the shortstop, squeezes it for out number 3. So a couple of walks in the inning, but nothing doing, and we played 3. Louisiana still leading at 7-0 district semifinals on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
This is the sound of everyday engine threats unleashing their wrath on your engine. Now, this is the sound of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline, providing the best total engine protection you can get. Period. Think all premium fuels are the same? Think again. Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus today.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Top of the 4th inning here at Louisiana, with the Bulldogs on top by a score of 7-0. Blake Kendall's come in relief of the starter, Mark Frank, and has pitched extremely well. We got 4 strikeouts by Kendall.
He's faced 4 batters, and all 4, 2 forward Ks, 2 backward Ks.
Remington Feldworth leads off the top of the order here against Kendall. Feldworth, Ellsworth, and Feldworth.
Feldworth scored both times that he's been up. First time he was hit by a pitch. Then the second time he had an RBI single and ended up coming around to score on that double error, or the error that led to 2 runs.
No balls and a strike. Swinging another foul, and a couple of good rips here by Feldworth, but he's a little late on the swing. So he's in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes, and Kendall looking for his 5th consecutive strikeout. And that's good as long as his arm don't fall off, you know. 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and he struck him out. That was a curveball, and the bottom fell out of it. I mean, it was something. So there's another one. Strikeout, that is.
I was looking at my daughter. Did he swing?
He swung and missed.
All right.
No balls, no strikes, 1 out. The batter is Ellsworth. Fastball. Ooh. Called it a ball.
He has gone down on the backward K his 2 times up. So he's due.
There's another one. That was high. So now it's a 2-0 count on Ellsworth. Hunter Feldworth wakes on deck as Kendall brings it home. That one's in the dirt. Tried to overthrow that one a little bit. And quickly, 3 balls, no strikes. Now, if you're Ellsworth, you know you're probably going to get a fastball. It's probably going to be right down the middle. Do you want to swing or no? Down, up by 7, I mean. I think I'd take it. He did, and it was a strike. I'd do it again. I think I'd take another one. You can't hit the fastball. You can't hit the breaking ball. That's what I mean. He struck him out. Well, that's strike 2. He swung and he missed. All right, you got 1 left. You got 1 left. Now what are you going to get? You're going to get a fastball here, or you think you're going to throw that off-speed stuff? I think he throws the junk. What do you think?
I think it's junk.
Here it comes. No, it's a fastball, and he walked it. Should have thrown the junk, man. So, a runner for the Bulldog, Ellsworth. He's down there at first with 1 out. Now, batter will be Hunter Feldworth, the shortstop.
First runner they've had since Kendall came in.
Yeah. He's pretty well shut them down. Well, not pretty well. He has totally shut them down, other than this 1-out walk. Feldworth chops one at the plate. I think it went off his foot. Scott Kuntz has to go down about 30 feet down the line, pick it up, fire it back out to his pitcher. No balls and a strike. A runner on with 1 out here for the Bulldogs. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Louisiana leads at 7-0. Feldworth swings, and it's a lifts it into left. It's fouled down the line, out of play. That was a defensive swing there from Hunter. He's got his own fan club back here.
Indeed.
No balls, 2 strikes. Kendall with the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Where is it? Center field. Graham has it for the out, and he fires one to first and fires it over the dugout into the woods, which will allow the runner to go down to second base. I mean, Graham uncorked one that was unbelievable. Nobody catching that one. So an error on Graham that allows the runner to go to second base. He's there with 2 outs for Kellen Dewey, the cleanup hitter. Swing and a miss. Had Dewey reaching for that one. Ellsworth, the runner at second. Kendall rocks and brings it. Swing and a foul. He just got a piece of it. A high delivery, and he just got a piece and found it straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Ellsworth leads off the second. The pitch. Right down the middle. Ball 1. You can laugh if you wanted to. That's supposed to be funny.
I did.
Uh-oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now she's going to die on me. Here's a ground ball to short. Frank's got it. Throw to first in time. That was a perfect throw by Frank. And the Bulldogs are down without scoring here in the top of the 4th inning. It's still 7-0. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th on TribCast.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service. And that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. a state-certified septic installer, Orf's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orf's does basements, grading, and much more. Orf Construction in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Well, again, we'll repeat. Clopton needs some offense. It's getting late here. Middle innings in the bottom of the fourth. And they'll have Talbert, Kendall, and Hammett up. So you'd think that that's a good way to get things started here. But Remington Feldworth has pitched a whale of a ball game. In fact, he's only given up one hit.
That's right, one hit. He's walked 2, struck out 1, but his defense has been working well.
Talbert takes one right down the middle for strike 1. That's the way the bottom of the fourth inning starts.
He's only on pitch 41.
The next one, swinging a foul back, strike 2. And he had Talbert reaching for that one.
That's the incredible part. He's only had 2 full counts.
Been very efficient, is what you say.
Very efficient.
There's a number at the plate, and it's over right in front of us here at the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth.
In fact, this is the batter that keeps getting to him as far as getting a full count.
No balls, 2 strikes. There's another foul.
Did the same thing last time.
Making him work.
Yep.
Making him work.
Talbert has the hit for Clopton. Managed to get to second on a wild pitch, but that's as far as he went.
Number 7. Quite
That's
a
my
player.
number.
Quite a player for the Clopton Hawks, yeah. There's a swing and a smash. It's into the outfield, going back to the left fielder. Way back, and did he get it?
Yeah,
he did.
Wow, that's
Kellen
awesome.
Dewey. What a catch by Dewey. I didn't know he was going to get there or not. He looked like he had a beat on it all the way, but it kept going and going, and finally just a few steps
I thought it was going to carry.
inside the fence. Yeah, it just barely didn't make it over. So a great play out there by Dewey in left field. 1 out. That's the kind of night it's been here for Clopton. They just can't catch a break.
Nope.
Blake Kendall, the pitcher, takes one down and in, ball 1.
He flew out to left his first at bat.
So the defense has been very good here for Louisiana tonight. The Hawks have had their problems.
Oh, midway through the 7th. And this would be, I guess this could be Silex's last at bat. Wellsville leads Silex 9-4.
Yeah, it'd be their last at bat if they don't get
If they can't get to 9.
5 runs. They got to
That's
get 5. So boy, that'd be a shocker.
Big time shocker.
2-1. That's a big time shocker here too.
Yes.
Louisiana with only 1 win on the year, and that was just the other day in the district. There's one that falls right behind the spectators here. That was close.
I always hate that 'cause my daughter's never paying attention. Somebody's got her phone or something, but actually she's paying attention to this. Of course.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Kendall. That's high. And we've got a full count now on Blake with Kevin Hammett waiting on deck. The payoff pitch on the way. High, ball 4, and Kendall's on with a walk. And some 1-out magic perhaps here as Kevin Hammett steps in.
Hammett struck out his first appearance.
Coach Smith calls out the play from third base. Hammett checks his wrist where he's got him written down. Kendall takes the lead at first and draws a throw and gets back safely. Kendall again with a good-sized lead. The pitch. Foul ball at the plate. Ouch. And I think that got Hammett on his tootsie. That or the ankle.
Looks like his ankle. Well, that's where he was grabbing.
He's not feeling the best right now, but he didn't say a whole lot. Now he's starting to talk a little bit. Yeah, I'd have been saying a few choice words right there, I think. Gee whiz. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the pain in my foot is excruciating there, Mr. Umpire. Ouch. Can you kiss it for me, please? Well. So Hammett, he's got a feeling back in his ankle now, I guess. He digs back and steps way up on the plate.
Way up.
Way up there. He's looking for an off-speed pitch. He got a fastball and fouled it back. Now the count's 0-2. Anthony Yench waits on the on-deck circle. 1 on, 1 out as Hammett digs back in. He's still not feeling the best. He's ready to go. So is Feldworth. And the pitch. He looks it all the way down into the dirt, and it's ball 1. Check on the runner. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and Hammett goes down on strikes. So Hammett strikes out for out number 2, and it'll be up to Anthony Yench, the left fielder.
Yeah, grounded out to short. First time up.
Here's the pitch, and it's way high. Way high. 1 ball, no strikes. Remington Feldworth cruising after getting out to a big 7-0 lead at the end of 2 innings. They've been shut down the last couple of innings as Kendall has come in relief for Mark Frank and done a heck of a job. But 7-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. I'll say one thing, Louisiana keeps those runners close, or attempts to.
Mm-hmm.
They are paying attention to them. Again, Kendall with the lead. The pitch is in the dirt. Maybe they're paying a little too much attention to him because I think it distracts them from the hitter here.
I always feel like that. But, I mean, you know, I've seen it where it also works out just fine. But sometimes I always feel like,
Here, though, you get the batter, what, you know,
right.
you're done.
Right.
Don't worry about that hitter. Runner goes, throw down. He is out. And then you got a catcher like that can throw him out. Gabe Henderson just fired a strike down there to second base. The tag was applied, and that's the inning.
That's 2 runners they've caught stealing. I'd say quit. I
don't
don't think I'd test him anymore.
Leave that man alone. Well, we're through 4 innings here. The Bulldogs, who got 7 in the first 2, still lead. 7-0 headed to the 5th on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, a low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ask about the Legacy, the special care unit for Alzheimer's patients. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, your one stop for complete automotive services, including new tires with wholesale pricing. A great line of used cars and trucks are available with financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. And now, Mid-America Auto and Towing is your local U-Haul headquarters. Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, call 324-9919. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Well, we're already in the top of the fifth inning here, and the Bulldogs will send in the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Cameron Henderson, Bradley Keeley, and Damian Burris to face Blake Kendall for the Hawks. Mark Frank got the start tonight. They got 7 off of him through the first couple innings. But Kendall has really shut the door on the Bulldogs, and there's a swing and a miss, strike 1 on Henderson.
Henderson grounded out to second and reached on an error.
And I tell you right now, Kendall is not fooling around. He's all business out there. He is throwing strikes. Ahead here, 0-2. There's that off-speed pitch and dipped into the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I would look for another fastball here if I was Mr. Henderson. I would kick it up a notch. The 1-2 pitch from Kendall on the way. Strike 3 called. He is gone. Henderson out number 1. Here comes Bradley Keeley. Keeley's had a good game at the plate and in the field. See what he can do with this fastball from Kendall. So, hey, he had a nice rip at it and found it straight back. That means he was right on it.
Bradley singled in the second, came around to score the second run of this ball game, and then struck out to end that second inning. That was disastrous for Clopton and awesome for Louisiana.
0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. He got out, couldn't catch up with that one. No balls, 2 strikes.
Blake Kendall with 6 strikeouts so far. 1 walk. No hits, no runs.
He's bringing it. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball swing, and he just got a piece. Fouled it off the backstop, and it rolled all the way to first base. Picked up there by Colin Lockett. Another 0-2 delivery. That was a let up, and it stayed high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to fool him on that one. I'd be geared up for another fastball here if I was Mr. Keeley. The 1-2 delivery is an off-speed pitch. Ooh, and it just missed. There's nothing that Keeley could have done with that. He was at the mercy of the home plate umpire and his call. And it was called a ball. So now the count even at 2-2. Does he come back with another slow pitch? Nope.
No chance.
He blew it by him high and tight, boy, and he swung and missed for strike 3.
7 Ks.
What a job by Blake Kendall. So there's 2 out for Damian Burris,
who walked in the second, struck out in the third.
The pitch. Low. Ball 1. And the pitch is being thrown so fast that the low pitch digs a rut.
Yeah.
In a little trench right back to the catcher.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, he blistered that one over the inside corner. Strike 1.
That blistered. I need to remember that. That's a great verb.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch.
Oh.
Another one, and that got some meat somewhere.
Yeah, that didn't sound like equipment.
Did they get the umpire?
Like
Umpire's kind of.
Yeah, he's twisted.
Yeah, he got a thumbs up there. He's in all right. As he falls over backward. I'm fine.
My grandpa always says that about my grandma. He's like, I'm just going to put I'm fine on her grave. She's fine.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball straight back. Just got a piece.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
It ain't even Saturday night. What night is it?
Louisiana's got the fever.
It's Tuesday night.
That's right.
Tuesday night fever. 1-2. Fastball's low. 2-2. Yeah, if there were some moles around home plate, they'd be dead by now. 'Cause, I mean, Mr. Kendall would have knocked them right in the head several times. They stick the head. It was kind of like them whack-a-mole things, you see? Yeah, you're going another pitch, man. You're going to a ball, man.
I think I'd take the foam hammer thing. Oh, my goodness. It is an upset at Silex.
Hit me.
Wellsville Middletown defeats Silex 9-6 in the championship.
Oh, geez. That's some news there. 9-6, Wellsville. Here, 7-0.
Never have predicted that.
Oh, strike three called. Kendall floated that off-speed pitch right in there for strike three to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Bulldogs in the top of the fifth. Headed to the bottom of the fifth. Oh, wait a minute. You know what it is. It's time to stretch. Shoot, yeah. Time to stretch with State Farm Insurance agents. Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Stretch your dollar with a discount double check on your insurance today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 7-0 Bulldogs as we head for the stretch on TribCast.
Danny Orff Contracting, Pike County and surrounding areas construction and remodeling experts. At Danny Orff Contracting, we specialize in construction and remodeling contractor services. We offer free estimates. We have back-to-back scheduling to complete the job promptly and professionally, on time and on budget. If you have a construction project in mind, turn to Danny Orff Contracting. Call today at 573-470-4925.
At Bowling Green Lumber Company, they have everything you need to tackle that home improvement job. From foundation to roof and the complete interior, Bowling Green Lumber can supply all your building needs. They don't call Bowling Green Lumber the most complete building center in the area for nothing. Stop in for siding, hardware, doors, windows, paint, plywood, drywall, treated lumber, ceilings, tools, insulation, and much more. Bowling Green Lumber, 7th and Chapspark Drive, phone 324-5400. Other people are trying to make money, we're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school sports action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Anthony Yench leads off for the Hawks here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and it's a 1-1 count from Remington. Feldworth, that pitch is low, ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Feldworth has held the Hawks to just 1 hit tonight. There's a foul ball. Foul ball. Just fouled down the third base line. Wanted to check the home plate umpire before I said so, but it was foul. It was a whistler down that line, too, and Coach Craig Smith had to jump out of the way. He was hoping that thing would stay foul. But it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count now on Yench. There's one popped up. It's foul and behind the screen out of play. Again, Wellsville defeats Silex tonight, 9-6. Silex, they played it for the state title last year, right?
Yes.
And
they were expected to go again this year.
Yeah. So a big upset there. Congratulations to Wellsville. First time ever for them in a district championship.
First time in school history they've competed for one, and they win it.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I mean, great for Wellsville.
Yeah. Not great for our boys.
No, not at all. So I kind of feel bad for Coach Hufke and the kids.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Had another great year, though.
Yeah.
There's ball 4, and there's a start for the Hawks as Yench draws the leadoff walk. Well, they need a bunch more base runners here. It's getting late. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Scott Kuntz up there right now. Kuntz has the ability to get you a couple of runs in a hurry here.
He lined out to first. Kind of a loopy line.
A loopy liner.
That's where he just kind of put his glove up and, hey, there's a ball.
Like to see a hometown home run here, which of course is sponsored by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Both teams hometown homer eligible. Kuntz waits the first one from Feldworth. Here it comes. He squares the bunt and takes a ball and it gets by the catcher, Gabe Henderson, and that allows Yench to trot down to second base. So a runner in scoring position here for the Hawks.
It's only the second time they've had a runner in scoring. Well, no, this is the third time. Excuse me, third time.
Clopton's had very little to cheer about tonight. Very little. Throw to second. And it gets by Patterson into center field. The runner will go to third to throw over there. Safe. It hit him, I think. It hit him, didn't it? He's okay, though. Yench running like a banshee here around the bases here in the fifth. Went into third base head first, and he's caked with dirt from his foot all the way up to above his letters. And I think he got plunked in the head. He's all right. Shake it off. No, walk it off. That's what they say.
This is the first time they've had a runner to third base.
Kuntz now wants something, anything. Ground ball, fly ball, deep. There's one in the dirt. Remy may be running into a little fatigue here. He's pitched well in this game, and end of the fifth, it's 2-0 on Kuntz. The pitch. That's a strike. That was a beautiful pitch, and Kuntz took it. 2 balls and a strike. Colin Lockard is on deck, and that's a menacing figure. I don't know that I'd want to face him with the game on the line, would you?
I don't think so.
Of course, the game is not on the line, but there's a ground ball to third. It's knocked down, but there'll be no throw. Damian Burrs with a good knockdown on that one. He did it with his ungloved hand. The runner had to stay at third, and the runner's safe at first. It's a base hit. And it'll be first and third with nobody out.
Only the second hit of the game.
For Colin Lockard. Yeah, just the second hit. Lockard steps out as the pitcher stepped off. Now Feldworth back on and Lockard back in. The pitch. Low. Pretty good pitch, but it was down just a little. Ball 1. Well, a dinger here would make it very interesting. Get them back in the game somewhat. 7-0 is the score. 2 on, nobody out. In the bottom of the fifth inning. Check on the runners. And the pitch. It's high. That's ball 2, and all of a sudden, Remington Feldworth having to struggle a little bit. His first real jam of the ball game. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a nubber down the first base line, and a good play by Struss in the on-deck circle to scoop it up. And that'll make the count 2 balls and a strike. And again, the runners for Clopton lead off at first and third. The 2-ball, 1-strike pitch. Inside, and the runner steals second as it got by Gabe Henderson. Count goes to 3-1, and now a base hit to the outfield likely would score 2. A 3-1 pitch on the way. Ball 4, and they're loaded. Uh-oh, here come the Hawks, man. They're loaded with nobody out. And Dalton Struss is the batter. And Coach Smith calls timeout and wants to have a word with his right fielder. In fact, he wants to have a meeting with all three of the base runners, too. In fact, the on-deck batter's coming over. Now April Fronick is going out there. Now, Candy, what? No, that's all that's out there. While they do that, Coach Ryan Griffin is having a meeting on the mound with his infield and pitcher and catcher. No, the catcher's not out there. Catcher says, heck with it. I'm not going. Gabe Henderson stayed put. Well, the Clopton Hawks trying to mount a comeback here. They're in the bottom of the fifth. They trail by 7. Have the bases loaded and nobody out. With Dalton Struss, the right fielder, up. Top of the order, waits on deck with Graham, Frank, Tolbert, Kendall. Big batter in the inning right here, Dalton Struss. The first one to him. Down low, ball 1. No 1 ball, no strikes. The next one, and it gets away. It's high and off the catcher's glove, but it bounces right back out in front of the plate. And it's 2-0. Bulldogs in a pickle. Bases are loaded and nobody out. It's a 2-ball, no strike count. And Struss lines one into left center field, and the center fielder gets to it. Makes the catch. The throw home is going to be late. And the Hawks are on the board with a sacrifice fly by Dalton Struss. So finally here in the fifth, the Hawks are on the scoreboard. It is 7-1, Louisiana. Still 2 on with 1 out, and Jamin Graham, the leadoff man, is up. Good play by the center fielder, Zach Ellsworth, out there to go get that ball into left center field.
Mm-hmm.
It was not an easy play. Ooh, that was almost a balk, wasn't it?
Almost.
He stepped off, I guess, just in time, but that was close. First and third. 1 out, and again he does it. No throw.
Jamin has come back to the pitcher and has flown out to center.
And he is fast. Let's see what he wants to do here. Time called by the home plate umpire. Struss over there at first giving him fits. It looks like he's going to run, and he fakes it, comes back. Actually, that's Graham. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Run scores. 7-2. The other runner to third. He'll make it. Here, Graham going into second. He's a safe. No throw. So it's 7-2 on an RBI hit by Graham. He takes second. And now it's second and third with 1 out. Mark Frank will be up. And April, they got a chance to get right back in this thing.
Indeed.
7-2. 1 out. 2 on. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line, and it is fair. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It's a double for Mark Frank, and the Hawks are fighting back here. 7-4 now in the fifth. Four runs in the fifth. Frank is down there at second base, and Stephen Talbert is at the plate. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Thank you.
Remington Feldwert still out there on the hill. He has 1 out here in the fifth. 4 runs in for the Hawks. Runner at second. 1 out and a 1 ball, no strike count. They throw down to second. Very high, and a good job by Tyler Pedersen to keep that one from going into center field. Another 1-0 pitch coming to Talbert. Swing and a foul back, and I think Stephen had his pitch there and he missed it. That thing was letter high and hittable. He fouled it back for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out. The pitch. There's another high pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. Well, take note of that if you're Remington Feldworth. He likes the high pitch. If he's got anything left, I'd throw him one high with a lot of speed on it. There it is, and he struck him out. Feldworth saw what I saw, and Talbert goes down on strikes for out number 2. Well, 2 out now for Blake Kendall. Another runner out there in scoring position. They would like to get him in here in the 5th. They're down now by 3. Kendall takes a strike. No balls and a strike. Mark Frank, the runner at second. Good speed. Kendall at the plate. Lines one down the left field line, and it is fair. This will be the 5th run for Clopton, and another double. They throw down a second. It's going to be, no, they don't throw to second, and it is a stand-up double for Kendall, and it's 7-5. And a home run here would tie it. And the batter is Kevin Hammett, the second baseman.
That would be batter number 9.
Hammett struck out a couple times, right?
Yes, both times.
He's due. He is due. Kendall now your runner at second. He drove in Frank for the 5th run. And Hammett trying to keep her going here. Takes one in the dirt, ball 1. Like I say, a dinger here, and we've got a brand new ball game. The pitch in the dirt again. And fancy job of dancing to get out of the way of that one by Hammett. 2 balls and no strikes. Anthony Yench is on deck. 5 runs here in the 5th for the Hawks to make a ball game of it. It's 7-5. There's a pitch down low, and all of a sudden it's 3-0, and now Remington Feldworth is disgusted with himself a little bit, getting frustrated. 3-0. Hammett probably will be taking, and he did. And it is a strike, 3-1. I think Hammett could look for one here.
Pitch 89.
That's a bunch.
Yes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Hammett couldn't catch up with it, and it's 3-2. So a big pitch here for both clubs.
Mean.
3-2. High. Ball 4, and the inning continues as Hammett trots down to first base with a walk. The tying runs are on. The lead run is at the plate in the person of Anthony Yench. If he hits a home run here, I don't know what he'll do. I mean, the place is going to go crazy.
Yep. He's grounded out to short and has reached on a walk.
2 out in the inning, so Remington Feldworth needs to buckle down here on the hitter. He throws a strike to Lynch to get ahead. No balls and 1 strike. Runners for Clopton. Lead off of first and second. The pitch. It gets away from the catcher, and the runners will both advance. Second and third now. Base hit would tie it. Interesting. He doesn't need a long ball now. Just a base hit would likely tie it. So the pressure is on the pitcher here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A check on the runners, and the pitch is high. It's 2 balls and a strike. Feldworth getting close to 100 pitches on the night. Here's a 2-1 delivery to Yench. Swing and a foul. Straight back, over the screen, and out of play. Evens the count at 2-2 with 2 on, 2 out.
Pitch number 95 coming.
I haven't thrown a pitch all night, and I'm tired. So he's got to be tired. He's about 45 years younger than me. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. What a huge strikeout for Remington Feldworth. And the Bulldogs maintain the lead. But in the 5th, 5 runs for Clopton to make a ball game of it as we head to the 6th. Here in the district semifinal, the Class 2 District 4 on TribCast. The score now, 7-5 Bulldogs here at thepeoplestribune.com.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us are looking for ways to save energy, but please don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a down power line after a storm. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water and don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program.
Into the 6th inning we go. It'll be Gabe Henderson, Tyler Pedersen, and Remington Feldworth to face Mr. Kendall out there, and he's like Bob Gibson tonight, Blake Kendall. He is mowing them down. First pitch. Uh-oh, there went my paper. The wind gusted. Thank you very much.
You.
Appreciate that. 1-0, the count on Henderson, and there's a strike. No. That's another one of them right down the middle. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ball 7. Ball 10. 3-0. I love Bob Euchre. You know, he called that a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Kendall with another. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. He was chopping wood on that one, man. Woo-wee. Payoff pitch coming from Kendall. Fastball popped up, foul behind the plate. Over the screen, into the fans. It is quiet here at the ballpark, isn't it? Louisiana's looking for a rally here. They have lost all the momentum in this game. Strike 3 called, and Gabe Henderson turns around and heads back to the bench. He was caught looking. Another strikeout for Kendall.
It's 9.
I wish I had about $100 for every strikeout tonight. I'd be good for a couple weeks. 1 out for Tyler Pedersen. Leans back from ball 1.
There's an RBI walk, and he struck out in his 2 appearances.
And he's been busy down at second base. The pitch. Don't know where that one was. Called it a ball, 2-0. Kendall with a long look in, gets the sign he wants. And he brings it. That was a fastball. And it's a strike call. 2 balls and a strike. I wonder if Kuntz's hand gets sore catching them fastballs. That's one in the dirt. It's 3-1. Mark Frank started the ball game for Clopton, gave up 7 runs over the first inning in 2/3 or so. Since then, Kendall has really shut the door on the Bulldogs. There's a ball, and it's a walk with 1 out to Pedersen. Now the top of the order, and Remington Feldworth.
They've yet to get a hit on Kendall.
This guy's just a freshman, Remington Feldworth. He plays like he's a little older than that, doesn't he? Throw to first. Pedersen, he's just a freshman too. He slides in head first. He's got some pretty good baseball sense about him. 1 on, 1 out. Bulldogs up 7-5 here in the 6th. Another throw to first. Quick tag there by Lockard, but Pedersen was in safely. Another throw over. Now Scott Kuntz going out to have a word with his pitcher. What do you think they're talking about?
I'm not sure. Something about, I would say, the ball game.
Okay. I would say that's probably right.
I'd say something about this runner situation, whether he's going to throw down to first. Catcher, that is. I thought he was going to pull the trigger right there, but
I think I'd tell him, look, you keep throwing fastballs. If that little dude wants to run, I'll throw him out down there at second base. Just keep throwing the heat. There's a strike. Boy, I still think Louisiana on a rather consistently can hit that fastball. He has really got some smoke. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out. There's a throw to first, and he's safe. Really, it's not that close. Pedersen is in plenty of time. The pitch. Up just a little bit. 2 balls and a strike. Kendall with another. Now it's 3-1 as he threw that in the dirt outside. Now Remington Feldworth can sit on a particular pitch in a particular spot. If it's there, rip on it. If not, let it go. Here it comes, and it's a strike. It must not have been the one he wanted. So now the count's full at 3-2. You got to figure here that Kendall does not want to walk him, so look for something down the middle. The pitch. There it is, and he struck him out. That's a huge out. 2 out for Zach Ellsworth, the center fielder.
he is.
He's in the double digits in strikeouts then now, isn't he?
Well, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know what we were talking about here. Ellsworth has 2 strikeouts, and then he walked.
There's a ball there. 1 ball, no strikes. Kendall trying to close them out here in the 6th. There's another ball, 2-0. Let's see, Ellsworth, now he's a junior. The 2-0 delivery is a strike, and it gets off the catcher's glove, but no advancement has appeared. The runner down there, Patterson, wasn't paying attention. And neither was the coach.
Yeah, that would have been, I'd say, could have made it easy. Pretty quick.
An extra run or two here for Louisiana would be awful big, I would think. 2-run lead heading into the last 2 innings. Yeah, I'd want as many more as I could get. 2-1 pitch. 3-1. So this is Zach Ellsworth. You got Hunter Feldworth waiting on deck. If you're a Clopton fan, you want to get this kid right here. You don't want to face Hunter Feldworth in this situation. But he will, as he walked him. That ball 4, and here comes Hunter Feldworth. The chance to knock another run or 2 in for the Bulldogs. You can just tell, and I think Blake Kendall called Coach Smith over. I think he may be running out of gas a little bit. He's give it all he's got, man. We'll see what's happening. He's getting some pats on the back. Stephen Talbert giving him a big pat on the back. He's done a great job, this Kendall.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, he's going to leave him in. I'm sure he's going to try to get this last out here in this inning. And I think probably Kendall has got enough in the tank to do that.
Well, I'd hope so. Like I said, he really has. I mean, he's no hits. You know, no one's been able to.
He struck out so many. I mean, that's a lot of
10,
pitches.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, he's 67, 68, 69, 71 pitches so far.
Yeah, he's young.
But no hits, 3 walks. But so far, you know.
Well, he wants to hold Louisiana right here because his team has kind of come alive here last inning or so offensively. And the runners do not advance. Oh, my.
Wow.
That's
That's
coaching.
2 opportunities.
Yeah.
Where
You got to get them kids moving.
And they're quick kids.
Yeah. 1-0. Swinging a foul back and a mighty rip by Hunter Feldworth. He swung like he bent it. Just got a piece. 1-1. Dewey would be next if Feldworth can keep it going here. There are 2 outs, 2 on. Bulldogs up by 2 in the 6th. The pitch. Swinging a chopper at the plate. Foul ball. Feldworth in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kendall now can smell getting out of trouble here. He licks his fingers, rubs up the ball. Licks his fingers again, rubs up the ball again. Another lick, another rub. One more time. There you go. Can't do that while you're on the rubber, but you can do it all you want when you're not. He's putting a little spit on it. Ready to go here with a 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. They'll check on the runners and the delivery. Off speed, It hit him. Hit him in the foot. So Hunter Feldworth will join the other 2 on base, and the Bulldogs have the bases loaded with 2 out. And a big opportunity here for Kellen Dewey, the cleanup man, to do his thing.
Well, he has an RBI double and then another RBI. Grounded out to third and short.
Huge insurance runs out there for the Bulldogs. Pitch is a strike. I think if I was Kendall, I would throw nothing but heat here.
I agree.
The pitch. There's another fastball, and there's strike two. Bring it, baby. I'd make him hit it if he can. No balls, 2 strikes. Kendall shakes off his sign. Now he has the one he wants. Look for a high fastball. Here it comes. It's a high fastball, and he struck him out. Inning over. Bulldogs put 2 on but cannot score. Hawks scored 5 last inning. Will try to get some more. 7-5. Bulldogs heading into the bottom of the 6th. This is TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Make a resolution to have more fun this year. Get to the Polaris New Year sales event now for rebates up to $2,000 on high-performance Razors, hard-working Rangers, and legendary Sportsman ATVs. Plus, get financing as low as 3.99% for 36 months at Hayden's Motorsports Center, Highway 61 North in Frankfort, 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. subject to credit approval and valid on new 2012 through 2017 models. Offer valid 1/1/17 through 2/28/17. See Hayden's Motorsports for details. Off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate. Always wear a helmet and take a safety training course. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
We have a new pitcher in for the Bulldogs. Bradley Keeley has come in from first base. Him and Remington Feldworth have switched spots as Feldworth goes to first base, and Keeley is now on the mound. It's 2 balls, no strikes. There's a ball lifted to first base, and a catch made by Remington Feldworth, who just moved in from the pitcher's mound over there to make the out. So there's 1 gone here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and the outs are becoming critical now for Clopton as they trail by 2 with 5 outs to go. Colin Lockert is up, and then Dalton Struss. The pitch from Keeley is high for ball 1. There's a strike called at the knees, and looked like an awful good pitch from Keeley. He brought that one in there rather nicely. Keeley, big, tall, baseball-looking dude. He's a junior. Swing and a ground ball to third. Nice play by Burst. The throw over is in time. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter will be Dalton Struss.
He walked in the 3rd and had a sacrifice fly in the 5th.
Drove in the first run of the game for Clopton, if I remember. Right? No? Nope. Okay. Ball 1 from Keeley.
Yeah, he has an RBI sac fly.
I thought that was the first run.
Yeah, I just didn't mark it.
So the count is now.
Oh my gosh, you found a mistake on my book.
Oh, I didn't aim to. I didn't aim to.
Huh? Yes.
Totally by mistake. 2-0. The pitch. Ball 3. So 2 gone here. The last thing in the world that Keeley wants to do is to put this guy on base for the top of the order. Jamin Graham is just a little ways down the line waiting for his turn at bat. And a 3-0 pitch is way high, ball 4. So the tying run comes to the plate in the person of Jamin Graham. Hawks looking for a 2-out rally. Stress at first. Graham at the plate with Frank on deck. Keeley from the stretch brings it. As a strike call to the knees. Nice pitch from the big right-hander. No balls and a strike. They're not holding. Well, actually, they are holding on Struss at first. Not paying any attention to him. And there's a ground ball in the hole into left field for a base hit. The runner will stop at second base. And with 2 out, now they got something going as Graham gets a hit to left field. So a hit and a walk.
Mark Frank had a 2 RBI double in the 5th inning.
A double here would more than likely tie the game with Graham's speed at first. Mark digs in from the right side. The pitch is swung on, and there's a high fly ball into left field.
Wow.
And it is a fair ball. A fair ball, and we're going to be tied, I think. 1 run in. Here comes Graham streaking around third. We're tied. 7-7, another double by Frank. And he is more than atoned for the pitching performance as he gave up 7, but he's knocked in, 4 tonight. And now we're tied at 7-7. Huge hit for Mark Frank. Now Stephen Talbert can put him on top. Clopton has come all the way back from a 7-0 deficit. Keeley brings it, and a swing and a foul back by Talbert. Strike 1. You can get Talbert if you pitch him right, but boy, you make a mistake, he'll hurt you. No balls and a strike. The pitch is swung on and missed. There's strike 2. 7-7. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Louisiana led 7-0. Off-speed pitch bounces. That'll allow the runner to go to third base. That's the lead run at third with 2 out. And the count goes to 1-2 on Stephen Talbert. This has become exciting. 1-2 and a high pop-up. It's on the infield, and who wants it? Nope, it's out of play, and it bounces off the dugout over here on the third base side. Mile-high pop-up by Talbert, and the count holds it a ball and 2 strikes. If he can reach, Blake Kendall would be next. The lead run for the Hawks on at third. There are 2 gone. That pitch is high. And the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next swing and a base hit to left. Clopton, for the first time in the game, is on top. Stephen Talbert, who else, puts him on top with an RBI single, and it's 8-7 Clopton. They've scored 3 runs here in the 6th after scoring 5 in the 5th. So Louisiana did it early. Clopton's doing it late. 8-7. Clopton on top, and here's Blake Kendall. That's a ball inside, ball 1. Well, Louisiana got the first 2 outs of this inning pretty easy.
Yep.
And then with 2 outs, they started banging. A walk, Jamin Graham with a big hit, and then Frank and Talbert. Now we got Kendall trying to add to the lead with a runner at first base, 2 out. The pitch by Keeley. Laced into center field, going over to get it is Zach Ellsworth, and that will retire the side. But the Hawks come up with 3 big runs to take the lead. Going into the 7th, we're now looking at Clopton with an 8-7 lead here on TribCast.
Family Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
That's do or die time. Who would have thought that a couple of innings ago? It's do or die time for the Bulldogs.
It's just been all over the place.
My goodness, 7-0 they led. Then they led 7-5 after 5. But Clopton scored 3 more in the 8th to take the lead. It's 8-7, and now it'll be up to Louisiana to try to come back here and get at least a run to send us into the bottom of the 7th. Cameron Henderson, Bradley Keeley, and Damian Burrs against Blake Kendall. Kendall came on in relief of Mark Frank in the 2nd and has been stellar. There's a strike caught. He's thrown strike after strike after strike tonight. Got a little bit of trouble last inning, but got out of it with the lead now. 8-7, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's strike 2. Well, I'll say one thing. Coach Smith and the Hawks stayed kind of cool and calm through it all, and they got enough runs to take the lead. There's a swing and a miss. They're going to have to throw him out at first base, and they do. The out recorded down there, out number 1, and it's now Bradley Keeley.
Keeley has a single, a couple of strikeouts. Scored the 2nd run of the game for the Bulldogs.
Winner will take on Van Far Thursday at 5 o'clock for the district championship. It sure in the world looked like Van Far, Louisiana just a little while ago, but now it's looking like maybe Clopton and Van Far for the title. That pitch to Keeley was low for a ball. Now that one is swung and fouled back. Evens the count of the ball on a strike, and it ricochets all the way back out to the pitcher. So Kendall had to go get it. Gives him a little time to think about what he wants to do here with the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Ball inside. The fans behind the plate kind of ooh-gnawed at that one, so it must have been close. 2-1. Burst waits on deck. Keeley trying to get on base here and give the Bulldogs a chance. Top of the 7th. Ooh, and that off-speed pitch that has fooled him all night long did it again. All Keeley could do was say, my goodness, look at that. 2-2. And it leaves you wondering what he'll do here. I think another off-speed pitch. Nope, fastball, and he blew it past him. I mean, blew it past him. Strikeout. Keeley's gone, and here comes Damian Burse. It's the last hope for the Bulldogs. I'll tell you one thing, Louisiana gave them all they wanted, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's not over yet, but
right.
What a game. I am very impressed.
13 strikeouts so far for Kendall.
Wow. The pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Yep, Mr. Kendall saved the Clopton Hawks as he did not allow any more runs to score. There's a strike. And he gave his team a chance to come back and get just enough runs there to take the lead and maybe win the ball game.
Haven't even had a hit since.
No. All their hits in the first 2 innings. They got 2 hits in the first and 5 in the second. 7 runs on 7 hits for the game. There's a strike. Now they're down to their last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clopton getting ready to go nuts here. Is this the final pitch of the game? Nope. That's in the dirt. Evens it up 2-2. This could be it. Kendall looks, brings it home. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Clopton wins it 8-7 as Burns goes down on strikes. Well, quite a ball game here tonight. Clopton, give them credit. They come back and beat the Bulldogs by the final score of 8-7. We'll be back. We've got the Bowling Green, we've got the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame. It'll be coming up next here at thepeoplestribune.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Well, quite a ball game here tonight. Both teams had reason to cheer. It was all Louisiana early as they jumped out to a 7-0 lead. They got a run in the first and 6 in the second. I'll let April tell you more about it in a little bit. But then Blake Kendall came on in relief of Mark Frank and shut down the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs, the Hawks scored late, 5 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth, and then held on in the seventh to win this thing 8-7. Quite a game. Both teams had some good moments and some not so great moments, but boy, the pitching by Blake Kendall just stands out as one of the best I've seen in a long, long time.
I couldn't agree more. I'm just finishing up the stats on this whole affair, so
okay,
I'm ready to go whenever you are.
All right, let's go ahead and get it started here on the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame.
Well, as you mentioned, it was Louisiana. Remington Feldworth led things off by being hit by a pitch, but then it was Big Brother, or no, it wasn't. Hunter Feldworth singled, but it was Kellen Dewey that had the RBI double to score Remington. And then in the second, it was just chaos. Actually, there were, Louisiana had 3 hits, but they took advantage of, there was 2 RBI walks in that one. Mark Frank just had a rough time, and then there was the error by the first baseman that put 2 runs across also. So Louisiana had that 7-0 lead. Blake Kendall came in, though, after that and just did spectacularly. 14 strikeouts,
wow.
3 walks, and ended it with, it was under 100 pitches, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 93 pitches.
Wow.
On the other side, Remy Feldworth, didn't do terribly. 5 innings pitched. He had, gave up 5 runs on 4 hits, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts for him. Brad Keeley came in and 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk for Louisiana. Offensively, Remington Feldworth had an RBI single. Hunter Feldworth had an RBI tonight. Kellen Dewey had the RBI double and then an RBI ground out. And then Tyler Pedersen also had an RBI walk. For Clopton, Jamin Graham had an RBI single. Stephen Talbert had that big RBI single that put Clopton ahead 8-7. Blake Kendall had an RBI double on top of the pitching performance, and Mark Frank, even though kind of a rough outing on the pitching mound, he had two RBI doubles.
Yeah, he got a chance to smile.
Yes.
He got the last laugh.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else.
And
to
we might mention too that Clopton did it the hard way because they did everything. That winning rally started with 2 out in the 6th. I mean, this Keeley kid come in and he got the first 2 outs.
Yep.
Lickety split.
I mean, it pop up to first and then ground out to third.
And the next thing you know, Clopton's taking the lead.
Bing, bang, boom.
So Clopton, give them a lot of credit, man.
Yes.
They stayed calm and collected. They carried on and ended up getting the victory here. And now we'll play the Van Far Indians.
And that was the last game of the season for those two, and that was kind of a rough one for Van Far because Clopton went 15-0 for the win.
So who knows what's going to happen there, but it'll be played on 5 o'clock Thursday right down here in Louisiana. Let's name our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game, brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, serving their neighbors since 1887. If you were here in person or listened or watched it all on TribCast, you know without a doubt it has to be.
That would be Blake Kendall.
Yeah.
14 strikeouts.
He saved it for Clopton, not allowing Louisiana any more runs, and then,
and had an RBI double also.
Yes. So Blake Kendall, the unanimous choice for TribCast Player of the Game, brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, online at c-s-b.com. Well, that's it here on the Abel's Quick Shop TribCast postgame. Congratulations to the Clopton Hawks, coming from behind to beat Louisiana 8-7 in this Class II District 4 semifinal. Again, Van Far and Clopton for the district title on Thursday at 5 o'clock. And I'm sure that will be on TribCast, right?
What? Yes.
Thursday night?
Oh, yep. Uh-huh.
Okay, so be tuned in for that on Thursday afternoon. For April Froelich, I'm Chuck Branstetter. Hope you enjoyed the TribCast tonight. We'll see you guys later. Good night from Louisiana.